Hey everybody! So in this video I will show you how I've upgraded my old laptop from these specs right here to these ones right here. I have upgraded basically everything. The CPU from an Celeron to an i5, the RAM from 2 gigs to 16, the internal hard drive to an SSD, the optical drive to another SSD, and I even upgraded the motherboard because the old one didn't have USB 3.0 and only came with 2.0. And luckily Lenovo made the same model in two versions. As an added bonus, I will also add an external GPU to this with the help of the GDP Win. This is an expensive module I bought from eBay, I believe. What this does, it replaces your Wi-Fi card with this cable, and it goes here into the module, and here you connect the graphics card. I will show you how I did that later. I've also had to install a custom BIOS for this to work, but you will not have to do this most likely. This is an inexpensive way to add an external GPU to old laptops which don't have the Thunderbolt 3 port. The disadvantage is that you lose the internal Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card, but the one that came with the Lenovo laptop was very old anyway, so I will use an external one which is much faster. I want to make this solution permanent. I don't want any wires hanging out of the laptop, so I will find a way to put this permanently inside the machine. Oh, and by the way, if you wonder what I did with the old motherboard and CPU, you can watch this video right here about how I built a Kodi box or a multimedia PC. So enjoy the video. This is the new motherboard I bought from eBay. As you can see, it has the blue USB 3.0 ports. I removed the VGA plug since I will never use it, and instead of it I will put the cable from the GDP Win box. I'll show you later how I'll do it. This is the new i5 CPU. Luckily this laptop has a removable CPU and it makes the CPU upgrade very easy. I just have to align the triangle on the CPU with the one from the CPU socket and then tie down the screw. Next I pull a bead of thermal paste and screw down the cooler.
I'm Pickle Rick!
And connect the fan cable. These are two sticks of 8 GB of RAM for a total of 16. They simply snap into place. Now let's put everything back in the case.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
This is how the connector for the graphics card looks like. It's a HDMI plug sticking out of the side of the laptop, where before was the VGA port. I put some hot glue at the bottom to keep it in place. So what do you think? I like this solution, it's not very obtrusive. This is the graphics card that I'll use. It's a GTX 1050 Mini from Zotac. This is a 12 volt 10 amps power brick that will be connected here to the module. And then the graphics card slides into the PCI Express slot. I'll be using an HDMI extension cable to connect it to the laptop in a clean way. As you can see, it's working and the fan of the graphics card spins. If I disconnect it, it stops. I will create a nice enclosure for the graphics card. I'm thinking about using this case from an old external hard drive. I just had this lying around. I will make some holes in it and cram everything inside. I will show this in a future video, so subscribe for that.